Hi, this is Lisa, and I just finished organizing all my stuff. I honestly am not a very good organizer when it comes to my paparazzi, but I had this awesome plan and I put it all together and it worked. So I want to show you what I did, and I plan to stick into this, forever. So let me show you everything. It all comes down to just a few things. So let me show you what I have, and then I'll make separate videos of how to do each thing. You need a little filing box. Now, this is a year and a half worth of stuff, and so you probably won't have this much junk to start with, but these folders here, this is a folder to take notes. It's just something I can grab. Here's some of my extra supplies. But when we start, and I've got some blank forms and stuff right here, but the real important stuff is to start out with a folder labeled, mine is labeled ideas, or I'm sorry, this one right here. My handwriting's lovely. Okay, from corporate or Andrea. Andrea is my sponsor. So this is stuff that I got from other people that's official. And I actually am going to make a separate folder for my scrapbook because some of these things are a little more special and this folder's getting pretty thick. But this is where I keep like my orders, like, these papers that come in my orders, my actual order printouts, which I can probably throw away. But thank you notes, my invitation for the elite dinner, a conference, convention, invitation from Andrea, thank you notes, Christmas cards, cute stuff like that. So this is all like kind of my scrapbooky stuff. This next one is my ideas and notes. Every now and then I'll come up with some random idea. I have a lot typed in my computer, but if I've written them on paper, I put them in here, and then I don't lose them. They're all in one place. Notes from like phone calls. Here's when we were trying to guess the growth of my business. My husband likes math. Notes from convention, all kinds of stuff. My next folder, legal. I just call this legal papers. This includes my business license, my insurance for events. There's not that many things in here. But that actually might be it. Let's see. Yeah, I think just those two things. Oh, city licenses that I've had to get periodically that are temporary city licenses. Business cards. This, you are going to collect and meet so many people that you're going to learn, learn how to network with people from other events that are also business people. This is a giant pile. I have met so many people, and, there's no reason to not take their information. I am planning to put all their emails in my email list along with my customers. But, you've built a relationship because you've made a new friend. And so next time I want to order Tupperware, I'm going to call this lady. And so on, There's so many various businesses in here, so it's my own little chamber of commerce. The next one is business supplies. See, business supplies. This is where I have like my a whole bunch of copies of my order forms, my book, my paparazzi Bible right there, some blank receipts, blank stuff, basically. Signs, if I have extra signs that say $5, whatever. This next one is event ideas. I've also kept my notes from my past events if I don't have another home for them, because you'll find that, like, I've applied for a few events that I could not get into. I don't want to forget to do them again next year. So there's all kinds of event ideas. When I meet people at craft fairs and stuff, I have a lot of people say, oh, that would sell so well at the blah, blah, blah expo. So I'll write that down, and then I can come back to it later. Now I have a place to put them. And then I need to record my sales for this next coming year. There's actually a better place to put that, but that's all that's in here. There's like 6 folders, so not too bad. The notebook, this is so fat because, again, this covers my entire year, but there's a couple categories in here. We've got leads, and it basically tells you how to call your leads, and any current leads you're working with. But just because I reorganized this, there's none in here right now. Parties, there's a page for each party I've done, and I'll show you how I've got these done individually in a minute. And then I have a section for events. Right here, I've got a little page divider. This is for all my events. There's a worksheet for each event, and I'll show you what I've done in a second in another video. Then there's a section for my team. Now my team, I don't have these in here filled out because I don't need to really see them, but I want to show you the paper, and I'll show you how to use it on another video. But this is my team member paper. Any correspondence you have with an individual, you should just keep it all in one place, because it's really easy to lose track of what you've done to work with them. And then my calendar page, that's actually where the sales belong. Here's how to use your calendar, and then my calendar goes right here. I've got this like spiral, I'll show you, this spiral calendar that fits right in my notebook. And the notebook shouldn't be packed like this. When you're like really working with it, you want to take this notebook to all your parties, or at least have it with you when you make phone calls and stuff. You know, get rid of the first 6 months of the year. You don't really need to reference those. So I'll show you again how it goes. Receipts should also be in here, but let me show you what I've done. When you get receipts can make a big fat mess. And honestly, let me show you mine here. This thing is crammed full of receipts. I got to go through and do this. But again, it's because it was my biggest year, my first year of paparazzi. But what you do, I learned this because I was the treasurer for my sorority one year, is you tape them on paper, because it's just a mess. All receipts are different sizes. So if you get some tape and tape them on paper, and you actually, I'm going to have to make it, oh, here it is. You highlight the important information. So all you really need to know is the amount. So I've got the amount I spent on business supplies, because not every receipt for me is all business. So you just highlight it, so when you go through and put it in Excel, you can just type it in. You also need to write down the category it belongs to. Of course, you can do that later, or you can do it when you get your receipt. Category as in like a business supply, or food, or, you know, whatever category. So that's it. That's it. So you've got your 6 little folders and one loose leaf notebook, 6 categories in each, approximately. And I will show you how to use each of them. Thanks a lot. Bye.